So this is how you create shapes. I can do one more step, selecting that shape again here in the layer palette. I can apply a style, layer styles. These are pre-created sets of layer effects. Things like drop shadow, bevel and emboss, gradient overlay, and stroke are all being applied to this shape currently. If I deselect the shape thumbnail, you'll see what they look like. And in this case, they don't look that good. And I think it's because this stroke is so intense and dark. So to turn off just the stroke effect, I'm going to click on that eyeball icon and you'll see that it goes away and it leaves the remaining three effects on. And I kind of like the way that looks now, so I'm going to leave it as is. If I wanted to, however, let's just say for some reason I wanted to adjust just the drop shadow, I could click twice on the drop shadow effect and a layer style dialog box appears where I can alter what that drop shadow looks like. For instance, this drop shadow has a 10 pixel size, which makes it really soft and fuzzy. And if I drag it downward a little bit, it gets a little more intense looking. And its distance, it is 10 pixels away from its original shape, so I can move that a little closer as well instead of being too far away. You'll notice as I drag it, I can really make it so it's far away. I can also drag it right here on the canvas, eyeball it better. And also I can change the contour of this shadow. So there are options here that if I choose them, you'll see that it creates a totally different looking shadow that's being cast upon the background of this layer. And I choose one that I like. There are several to choose from, so I will just grab one and move on. That's fine. And I'll click OK. So that's how I edited this drop shadow layer. I could always just turn it off if I really hate it, or leave it back on. So now I'm going to create several more shapes to complete this design, and then join me in the next movie where the design is complete and we will turn this canvas into a pattern.